It's your girl Jay, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season. Y'all got me in a fit too. Y'all got me when I was dressing up. I went to a class tonight, and so I love that Leo got me when I was serving a look. Yes, what you guys are known for. Known for the fit, known for the aesthetic being on point, known for drawing attention. And y'all, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season, Uranus goes direct on the 18th of January, and it's a fucking free-for-all. It's lawless around this bitch. It's like living in fucking Florida is the analogy that's come up. So we're winging it. We're about to just raw dog Aquarius season with as little astrological notes as possible. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising, though. They're rolling out quite quickly. The closer Mars, my ruling planet, gets to Capricorn, it's just like, let's go. Let's do it. So I'm not doing astrological notes, but I will tell you this. Like I just said, Mars is going to be going into Capricorn on the 24th, and it is in exaltation there. So I feel like this is a great period of productivity for you guys. The sun, I'm filming this right now as on the full moon in Cancer. It was just a few hours ago, like the exact full moon at 27 degrees Cancer was a few hours ago. So you guys are, I'm harnessing, or channeling into that opposite energy of yours. Now, with it being a full moon that I'm filming this on, I feel like it's important that you focus on what you're releasing. You're not supposed to be manifesting all fucking month. You know, like there are seasons and cycles to things. And I do feel like you are, with your ruling planet, the sun being in Aquarius, it's time to get really, really future focused and future oriented. On February 1st, we're going to have the new moon in Aquarius, and that is the sun conjuncting the moon in Aquarius. And I do feel like this is a very good time for you to plant seeds about what do you want your future to look like in 2022. It's time to get really specific. It's time to really, it's like you've written down your goals. Now write down like the sub goals, like the sub steps. It's time to hydrate. Light it if you got it. You already know. But the new moon in Aquarius is meant for planting seeds so that on February 16th, when we have the full moon in your sign, Leo, it's time to harvest and lean back and relax and receive. Harvest the fruit of your labor. And so I do feel like it's important to tune into your senses, your gut feelings. There are going to be big aha moments for you in the realm of your friends, who you surround yourself with, your community, your hopes, your wishes, and getting really practical about innovating ways to acquire the life that you really want to live on a very like practical, like in Aquarius season, I feel like allow yourself to get abstract. There is something about allowing or expanding the capacity for your mind to have abstract thought and thinking really, really outside of the box, and allowing yourself to take in information or study things that you normally wouldn't, doing things that you normally wouldn't. Communicating and interacting with people that you normally wouldn't. It's important for you to just allow yourself to just try it. Stay in a yes state of mind. And when I say that, in an inquisitive state of mind. Don't do stupid shit and get yourself in stupid situations, Leo. But I'm saying allow yourself to be inquisitive and allow yourself to try things, not just like, that's not for me, or I don't like that, even though you've never tried it or you've never done it. So, empty your lungs. And take a deep breath when you're ready. We're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Really welcoming in that lunar, divine feminine energy, divine celestial energy, excuse me. I was corrected with that. Ooh, interesting. It really depends on what side of the world that you're on, whether people, because in, like there are like African cultures that associate the moon with masculine energy. So it really depends on where you're from and the lore that you know. You have studied the science that's out there, the anthropology that you've driven into or associated with. It depends on your geography and demographic on whether the moon is feminine or not. But here in Western astrology, we definitely associate it with femininity. And it's interesting. I feel like maybe some of you are experiencing a shift in your gender fluidity, or even how you dress. Even like now, I'm like, yes, I identify as a female, but I dress very androgynously sometimes, or most of the time. Like most people are used to like seeing me like this. Especially if you knew me when I was younger. I've always like dressed really androgynously, especially during winter. So that could be something that's coming up for you, is like playing with that fluidity, playing with those styles, like gender bending, maybe like wearing makeup, working on the aesthetic, doing things in a different way, switching things up, switching up your style, things of that nature could be coming through for you guys. And I think it's a time for you to really let yourself rebel against what you normally do, but not into a place or to a point where it gets you in trouble or takes away from your quality of life or the quality of experience. Don't just buck the system just to buck the system. I feel like everything needs to be intentional. And so these cards are so reticent. They do not just fuck around and just like give messages all willy-nilly. That's my favorite thing about this mystical manga deck. It's beautiful. It feels so good in my hand, but it also like they are very concise about what they want to say. So for Leo, sun, moon, and rising, ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, sun, moon, and rising for Aquarius season 2022. First card out is the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. The sun getting out of Capricorn, going into Aquarius season, I feel like it's leading you into a very abundant, sitting pretty kind of like energy. Things just may be feeling really stable in Aquarius season. You may like, some of you are at the end of a cycle in your financial comfortability or in your physical comfortability. I feel like there are really good opportunities for you to reconnect with nature, reconnect with your physical body, get in flight. I hear for some of you, spending spending some of your money on traveling, on the aesthetic, on getting outside, on exploring. I do feel like there is financial freedom is going to be really important to you, or making money, not making money. I don't like saying making money. There's money is already made. Money is out there. It's just in other people's accounts. You want it to be in yours. And so there's something about allowing yourself to attract the money, attract the abundance, attract what you want, by way of being really specific about what it is that you want. And with you being the sun, look at that beautiful like yellow illumination around her. There is this attractiveness that I feel like you have. There may be someone really stable, or someone that does well for themselves. Maybe someone with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements around, or coming in. But I do feel like first thing out to be clarified on the selenite throne, Leo, is your relationship to security. Your relationship to, where are you in your financial freedom quest? Because some of you, it's just like or if you don't have a plan, if you're not thinking about money or commitment or stability at all, that's the end of that cycle. You're finally going to start coming into a place of being more, yeah, being more consistent about your money, being more mindful about your money. And hopefully for some of you, it's like this lesson doesn't come because of a loss. Going from the 9 to the 4, some of you, money may be slow. Things may, like work may slow down in some sort of way. Some of you may have been expecting things to go a certain way financially or go a certain way in regards to your health, and it may take a turn. For some of you, this could have been like getting sick or recovering from getting sick takes longer than expected, or takes more money than expected, or time and energy than expected. There may be someone definitely with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements around that either you're holding on to or they're holding on to you, but I feel like the investment is dissipating, going from the 9 to the 4. So there's a diminishment of some sort. And so I do feel like some of you, this new chapter in your finances may look like things being a little bit tighter financially, or you're needing to really redefine how you value your money, how you spend your money, redefining redefining what comfortability or what security or comfort is to you. How much do you need to feel comfortable? Do you need to be chasing all this money, or do you need to be expending all this energy? Are you spending a lot of time with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or are they taking up a lot of your time, taking up a lot of your energy? Is that energy that could be spent in money? 2 of Cups reverse. This is interesting, Leo. Center of the reading, there may be someone with Taurus, I said Taurus, okay. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that things may be not as connected as you want. There may be some sort of, I just heard lapse, like a lapse in love or a lapse in the connection or something like that, or experiencing a little bit of a distance. And I feel like what's happening is that for some of you, I'll just say this, for some of you, this could be a breakup. For some of you, you're wanting to break up and you're not having the conversation. Or for some of you, you're wanting to say something about the distance that's felt and you haven't, or you're needing to really acknowledge that you may be spending a lot of time alone, or maybe you're needing to figure out, do you want to spend more time alone? Do you need less time to invest in this relationship, or do you need more time to invest in the relationship? Or if it's not you, flip it. I do feel like there is something about finding a healthy balance between your platonic and romantic relationships versus how much quality time and energy and effort, quality time, quality energy, quality effort that you're giving to yourself. Are you giving all that quality time, quality energy, quality effort to other people, to maintaining your relationships? For some of you, I feel like there could be some sort of need to really check in with your physical health. Are you taking care of your body the way that you need to? Do you need to be eating higher quality foods? Do you need to be working out more? Do you need to maybe lay off the partying, or lay off the alcohol, or lay off the like the desserts or the sweets? There could be some of you, I feel like, are maybe spending a lot of money now on maybe dates, or spending a lot of money on taking someone out. And there could be just a shift that wants to come to that. The 8 of Pentacles and then the 9 of Wands. Wow. Final cards. And then the 5 of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck. So 5 of Swords reversed says, I feel like some of you, there are cuts that are going to come up to be made, and you need to make sure that you make them. There you are, right underneath that 5 of Swords is the Sun. Excuse me. I feel like, especially once the Sun goes into Aquarius, it's going to be really, really clear who is maybe even a soulmate relationship, who you want to have kids with, who you want to build a family with, who you don't want to invest in anymore, who maybe there are people walking away from you. Maybe some of you are finally having deep understandings about like the clowns, the clownage in your life, the fuckery in your life, and you finally have broken free from some of that. I feel like Aquarius season, it has a lot to do with you tending to who you hang out with, the quality of people that you're around, because you are the company you keep. And that's a theme that keeps coming up. And I mean, Aquarius is the sign of the friends, of community, your hopes, your wishes. And I feel like some of you are around people who may be clowning your ideas, who maybe are clowning your thought process, clowning your perspectives. And if it's not you, flip it. There may be people that you just feel like are clowns, or people like you're like, damn, I used to like love hanging out with you, or I honored our connection, but it's like the time has revealed that it just like, I'm over this, or I'm done with something. And so some of you may be really in a place of just, it's time to, I feel like for, not in a place. With this Five of Swords reverse, I feel like Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, people have, the Divine's already shown you who you need to walk away from, or show you if something feels off, it is. Some of you maybe like have your spidey senses may be tingling about something or about someone, especially if they have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Or you may be really like questioning your intentions, questioning your heart, questioning the information that's being revealed to you. Some of you, I feel like the writing is on the wall about something. And it's just a matter of you like accepting the truth or accepting the reality. Stop trying to dance around or walk on eggshells about the distance that's being felt, or the distance that needs to be placed, the emotional recovery, the mental recovery that's needed. Things are coming to light, especially about the childhood and about how you feel. Really allowing yourself to feel, maybe some of you are even cutting ties with a paternal figure, cutting ties with maybe somebody you had kids with, or you talked about having kids with, someone that maybe felt like, ugh, I hate to say it's like a twin flame or a soulmate connection. I feel like that is over. And others of you, it's like because of these other people walking away, you're finally able to like focus on like something or someone that feels like a soul tie or soulmate connection with. But there's a lot of earth here. So going from the from the 9 to the 4 to the 8 of Pentacles, there is a bit of like a, like, okay, a bit of a lull. And I do feel like make sure you're not spending all your money on taking people on dates, or spending a lot of money on, trying to like impress anybody or be flashy. There may be people who are being that way with you. Fine, let them spend their money, but it's important that you conserve yours, Leo. There may be something that's on and off, or very start and stop in the love department or in the money department. I feel like center of the reading being the 2 of Cups reversed, this is definitely a period of time where you're needing to figure out what fills your cup, and what are the people that I'm around actually, are these reciprocal relationships? Am I feeling the reciprocity? Does this feel symbiotic, or does this feel parasitic? Am I giving, am I getting what I'm giving? That's like a big thing. It feels like reciprocity is a big thing for you. Reciprocity and saving, allowing yourself to conserve, allowing yourself to slow down and tend to like, damn, do I need to save this? Do I need this right now? Fiscal responsibility, impulse spending, impulse buying, things of that nature are definitely coming up to be addressed. I feel like your relationship to money, to the energy of money, is really shifting. And once you allow yourself to stop prioritizing the romantic situation, and you start really focusing on giving, like, for some of you, this is like a warning. It's like, if you don't stop prioritizing romantic love over your personal life and your mission and like what the fuck you're here to do, and like keep expecting yourself to find happiness in other people, it's like this memo has been sent out for like a very long time now. And I feel like some of you, it's just like, if you keep prioritizing these romantic relationships, then you're just going to get stuck in this same cycle of working on it again and working on it again and working on it again. And that's between you and the God of your understanding. But I do feel like some of you, it's like you get out of this relationship or this thing that always is like keeps like siphoning all of your time and attention, and it gives you the opportunity to put your nose to the grindstone and really focus on rebuilding. And what it looks like you need to be rebuilding is how to get out of fight mode, how to get out of warrior mode. War's over, but you over here still soldiering on. The the Nine of Wands comes out. I do feel like there could be some sort of ending in how you want to exert your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. There may be somebody else with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements that is coming in with a passion, or coming in with a whirlwind, or really helps change things, helps really change your direction. It looks like Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that come the end of Aquarius season, there is an ending in how you exert your energy. There is an ending, and I feel like the blindfold comes off, or you really finally start to tend to yourself. All of these cards are solitary except for the Two of Cups in the center, which is reversed. And so I do feel like Aquarius season is a very important season for you to focus on yourself, focus on your mental health, focus on your financial health, and focus on making sure that you're not burning bridges down just to burn them. Making sure that you're conserving your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy for encounters and people that actually matter, and that are actually going to create, not matter, but it's like, do you want to give your life force to someone who doesn't recognize it as life force, and who just is very flippant with your feelings? Or do you want to give your life force to someone that actually knows what to do with it, who actually can create something with it, who can actually build something, stir something up and inspire you, not just something or someone taking from you. But this looks like this whirlwind that you learn how to create for yourself. You learn how to protect yourself. You learn how to use your discernment, and you won't be soldiering on. You won't need to fight. I feel like it's time to reconnect with your inner fire, your passion, your knowledge, your life force, connecting with your spirit, and not trying to focus so much on what you're experiencing in the external world. Aquarius season is going to be a highly cerebral, a highly detail-oriented season. No major arcana out, no court cards out. This is all of the pips, and this is about your micro decisions. And I said the same thing to Cancer, actually. It's like the devil's in the details for you guys. All Aquarius season, I feel like it's time to really get practical. Allow yourself to get pragmatic. Allow yourself to really do the internal checks and balance. It's time to have a healthy connection or relationship to your internal critic, so you can start to call yourself out. Do I need this? How is spending this money going to add value to my life? How is, spending time with these people, are my bottom line, Leo, all Aquarius season. There's something about allowing yourself to look at your decisions and your habits objectively. Give yourself a bird's eye view. And are you able to look at your life and see, okay, my decisions are really, really reflective of where I'm trying to go in life and what I'm trying to accomplish and the future that I foresee for myself. This is going to be a juicy plunge. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Patreon gets it first. We'll see you over there. Let's get into it. The full version of the video, go to Patreon.